Hello, good afternoon. My name is Jorge Martin, and I'll be presenting Deliverable 7. Today's date is May 7th, 2018. This is for my Leadership and Teams course. My presentation will be on leading an effective team. As a leader, I have been tasked with building a team for the purpose of recommending a new performance evaluation system. The current system is outdated and greatly has been reducing the employee morale year after year. As the leader of this team, I have been tasked with building the team from the recruitment of team members all the way to the reward system. These are some of the roles and behaviors of the team. Types of teams that uh, are common nowadays are multifunctional teams, informal teams, traditional teams, problem solving teams, leadership teams, self directed, and lastly, virtual teams. Especially now with the rapidly growing technology that we have nowadays, companies are choosing to have more virtual teams where it allows the team members to meet from anywhere in the world. Some of the team habits that leaders need to put in place are being more proactive, always begin with the end in mind, and lastly, it's important to be able to seek to understand than to be understood. How to influence the team for performance and productivity. As a leader, it's important for me to use one of these three models, which is the input process um, output model. Also have the STAR team model, which stands for strength, teamwork, alignment, and results. We have the integrated team performance model. So in this situation, I would more than likely recommend the STAR team model for this new evaluation system because you know as a leader I'm able to see what my employees strengths are, what type of things I need to align, and just overall I can put the team together so that we can achieve the results. Some of the conditions for teams to function effectively: so the team needs to be adaptable. Also, the more diverse the team the better, because then we're able to put all the ideas from each team member into perspective, and we have a stronger sense of cohesiveness between the team, therefore increasing the effectiveness. Teams should have clear objectives. Leaders should also, as a leader, sorry, should also maintain communication and include team members. This will make employees feel engaged and increase the employer morale. I should also be able to manage conflict. So whenever there's conflict, it's important to address it immediately. And lastly, it's important to remember teams. There's no I in team. Team stands for together. Everyone achieves more. Some tools that can be used for the diagnosing and enhancing team performance: top-down analysis, bottom-up analysis, peer-to-peer, customer, and the 360-degree feedback tool. All of these tools can greatly help a leader like myself be able to address any issues and be able to enhance the performance of the team. For this specific situation, I would definitely recommend the 360-degree feedback tool because it allows for myself as a leader to give feedback to the team member, and it also allows the team member to give me feedback so that I may be able to further develop as a leader. It's also important to set clear performance methods. So, as a leader, I must be able to communicate the goals and objectives with my team. I must be able to delegate tasks to each team members. The better the team member knows their tasks, the better that they will accomplish these. It's also important to provide the orientation or training necessary for the team member. That way, they're not confused as to what their job entails. And lastly, using tools like the 360-degree feedback can enhance team member development. Some reward and compensation systems. So there's the team incentive plan that I would use. for my team, and also monetary and non-monetary rewards. The team incentive plans includes, when the team is achieving results or goals, they'll be able to achieve annual bonuses, quarterly bonuses, and maybe even monthly bonuses. Also, non-monetary rewards, in my opinion, are work the best because these are just as simple as recognizing a team member during a meeting each week, or just letting them know how thankful you are for the job that they're doing. Intrinsic rewards are rewards that um, employees receive something for. Um, and extrinsic rewards are those, non-monetary rewards. So just a simple thank you for doing a great job. The reward system should follow these six criteria for success. First, fit the financial outlook of the organization. Second, be controllable and often measurable. Um, be encouraging in nature. Cultivate the vision and mission of the organization. Provide clear guidelines and coincides with professional and individual growth. Must inspire and reward the team based on organization's overall performance goal. To create an environment where managers can accurately evaluate and award team performance, the organization should first assign teams with a meaningful purpose. Secondly, build intrinsic motivation and engagement, which can help create a healthy balance of intrinsic and extrinsic motivations. Focus on competence and progress. And lastly, adopt a culture of change, enthusiasm, and growth. How to influence the team into effectiveness. So leaders like myself need to be able to assess the situation immediately when there's any um, conflict, and then be able to diagnose what's occurring in order to intervene and solve the problem. So as the leader, I need to assess individual behavior. It's important to also complement member skills. So let employees know how great of a job they're doing or what skills they bring that is an asset to the organization. It's important to regroup, set clear goals, and establish progress reviews. So that's again, giving feedback to the employee. Internal dynamics plays a huge part. Well, internal and external dynamics. Dynamics is researches the effects of the roles and the behaviors of the group as a whole. When an organization has positive dynamics, it can lead to more creativity and innovation. And on the other hand, negative dynamic can cause disruptive behavior, poor lack of decision making, and poor leadership. Social roles exist within internal dynamics. Those are roles as the harmonizer, compromiser, and commentator. External dynamics. So teams are not just limited to internal dynamics. Members of a team can develop roles for the external functioning of the team. Some of these roles can be a buffer, advisor, gatekeeper, coordinator, or strategist. Challenges can occur when using external dynamics because it can cause an overload, and overload in a team can cause stress. It's important to select the right team members. So the three main things to think about are technical expertise, task management, and interpersonal skills. But if you follow these 8 steps, or as a leader, project tasks, requirements, human resources, communication, management, list, select, and evaluate, then it'll be easier to select the right member for the team. It's also important as a leader for me to include as much team diversity as possible. Team diversity consists of a group of people that come from diverse backgrounds and religions. It enhances the collaboration and cohesiveness amongst the team members. It also provides different perspectives of doing things, therefore increasing team effectiveness. Coaching can be necessary, but it's important to know when to coach. A leader needs to be able to coach the team member or individual members within the team, but coaching can also be hurtful if it's not done the right way. Some of the three elements of coaching, it's functions, times, and conditions. Effective team effective team member communication. There's three team mental models that can help increase team member communication. Those three models are task focused, team focused, and transactive focused team mental models. Each one focuses on different things. Task focused focuses on the specifics of the task that the team member will do. Team focused focuses as a team together, excuse me, focuses as the whole team working together to accomplish the task. And transactive focused works as the leader of the team, delegating tasks to each individual team member. Um, let's see. Next, I'm going to talk about conflict management techniques. There are five conflict management styles that have been developed by Thomas and Kilman. These conflict management styles that will help mitigate any conflict amongst the team is accommodating, avoiding, collaborating, competing, and compromising. To develop team intelligence, as a leader, I must use interpersonal and analytical skills. Some of the interpersonal skills needed are encouragement, harmonization, compromise, gatekeeping, reflection, following, and standard setting. Analytical skills needed are interpreting complex problems or situations, which may involve investigating a problem and then developing an effective solution. As a leader, I must adapt to multiple roles that may include being a communicator, thinker, decision maker, team builder, and image builder. Some challenges that I may come across as a leader is lack of communication, lack of leadership skills, role confusion, conflict, and poor work environment. So it's important for me to be able to tackle these challenges so that I may be able to overcome any further issues that will lower employee morale in the organization. So in conclusion, I talked about the roles and behaviors of the team. I spoke about the best practices for influencing the team for performance and productivity. I also spoke about the appropriate reward and compensation for my team. I delivered internal processes to influence the effectiveness of my team, examples of effective team member communication, and also I provided appropriate collaboration and strategies to develop team intelligence. And lastly, I concluded with the challenges that I may face as a leader. Here's my reference, and thank you. This concludes my presentation.